What's good, YouTube? This is a Runick Bystial replay, or another showcase of this deck. I've still yet to make any changes to the deck for Season 35. I just wanted to show how decks, or it still comes up, and card combos that I'm really proud of. So I want to start by showing you some replays. So let me know in the comments, or if it gets a lot of views, if you guys want me to go more breakdowns as to how to play the deck or why I play certain things. But the first duel I play is against Trap Tricks. So first thing I do, I play Runick cards just to search and try to draw, hoping to draw some Bystials, but I get Ash Blossomed. I said to myself, I'll keep my Call by the Grave just in case it comes up, because I didn't even know what deck I was fighting at the time. So I let him draw the one, and then the moment I did that and I saw Trap Trick, I said, oh, okay. So I drew 3, I played Regain, and I set 1. I should have set Duality too, that was a misplay on my part. First off, he plays this, search, use the effect to discard and let him draw one, because I was just gonna try to deck him out at this point because no Bystials or any tuners. I got the Feather Duster and I made him discard one, use the effect of Runick Fountain to draw 2, and look, there's a Max C. So once I saw this, I said to myself, okay, let's go. Normal again, use the effect because he's special summoning. And he changed the special summon, so I missed one. But I call by the grave, and I say, you know what? I can't give him these too many special summons. It's a little grimy at this point. He uses the effect to set a trap. I know what type of trap it is. Attack. The trap he set is this. You basically banish a monster with 15 or less. And he synchro summoned. This card was kind of annoying because this is an example, this duel with Fabled Unicorn. Okay, use the effect of Lubellion, but he negates it with this, and I take 2k. So at this point, it's not looking good. He uses the effect. I use Max C because I'm just getting rid of my hand, honestly. Play Chain to get Fabled Unicorn. So this is the important part. He uses the effect to target a spell or trap. He wants to target my fountain. Use the effect to Chain to draw one. Then Duality, he has 2 cards, and I currently within this chain have 1 with Fabled Unicorn on the field. 2 and 2, negate. It's not destroyed because of this XYZ. Basically, cannot be destroyed basically by card effects. We both have 2 and 2 effect. Negate. Second negate. Banish Duality to bring back Gary just in case I need it. And now we both have, from draw phase, 3 and 3 cards. So I could literally control my hand and manipulate all the negates. That's truly why I love Fabled Unicorn. It comes up. I wasn't trying to summon it, but it just happened to summon it, and it was just free draws. That's personally why I like Fabled Unicorn. Effect, he has 2 cards. I use this. I needed to get rid of this if I want my Fabled Unicorn to put some work in. He tries to use the effect with 2 and 2 to chain, to destroy. Fortunately, third negate. Destroyed. Fourth negate because he double chained. Summon 1. Use the effect to destroy this back row with 1 and 1 card left in my hand. Oh, man. Negate! And that is an example of why Fabled Unicorn is still played in this deck. It's a very valuable card. It's not my intention to always summon it, it just comes up during the side when I'm trying to do my Runick Bystial plays. So the second duel is Dragon Links. I believe he goes first. And I'm gonna skip his plays because I don't know much about Dragon Links. All I know is they summon a really strong boss monster. So he goes off. Oh, I'm assuming they go off. I tried to banish that so he can keep looping. This was a pretty dirty duel, but it worked out. There it is. This is their fusion, their boss monster. Basically, cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. Neither player can target this monster. Can attack all your opponent's monsters once. And quick effect, you could negate a monster on the field by targeting one rocket in their grave and special summoning it as well. And you cannot respond to its activation. Plus the Borreload Savage Dragon. So I have to go through a Omni Negate, 2 set cards, and possible hand traps. I'm thinking to myself, this game's over. But nope, I try my best to go through it. He called by the graves that really stings. He sends it back to my grave, or banishment. He banishes that, he negates that. I synchro summon in defense position. Since he used the effect already, I knew I had a chance to get rid of that. That was my first and foremost, so I had to get rid of Borreload Savage Dragon, or he'd keep negating me. Weirdly enough, he fusion summoned it to have that. And I drew from it. And I ended on this. This is not an ideal turn to end with, but this is all I had. And secondly, this is why I played 2 branded regains, because once it's gone, it's gone. Anyways, he tries negating it, but this is unaffected by activated card effects. And I keep my cards. This is Dragon Link Centurion, I'm sorry. Unless, yeah. Okay, the attack, nothing. So, play that. I got lucky to draw that, to be honest. The Runick Fountain. Use the effect to draw 2. Duality. Fabled Unicorn. Banish. And I put Fabled Unicorn back in the deck just in case he somehow destroys it. Lucky enough, I got a Lupelion. He tries to negate it. However, remember, don't forget Chaos Angel's effect. Light. I synchroed with a light. Synchro monsters you control are unaffected by activated effects. So, Fabled Unicorn's gonna stay in the field unaffected. Effect with Drew Swarm. I send that to the grave because this can't be targeted. I banish that. Uses the effect to... But realize we both have 2 cards in our hand. So when he did that, that's the first negate with Fabled. Skip. So I have a pretty good board. Can't be destroyed by battle, and he has 3 cards. Feather Duster. that's one reason why I didn't use all 3 of my Runicks, because I want to be conservative just in case he gets an out. Instead of drawing, I summoned Hugin to tank it.
Negate!
But at the same time, I had Fabled Unicorn too. So I just summoned it for more protection and to manipulate my hand. So we still have 2 cards. That's the 3rd negate. Now he has 1 card. He tries to negate it, but unfortunately, it's ineffective.
Negate!
And negate. That's the 4th negate. This was kind of cute. I should have put that in defense mode. At this point, I'm pretty much controlling the game. I had to find my out. So I did that intentionally because I needed to find a way to get my tuner. Because none of my cards can get destroyed by battle. He just, you know, attacks it all. I don't want to summon Little Knight because he could just attack at it. So at this point, negating. But I'm manipulating my hand. That's the 6th negate, I believe, or 5th. Still trying to find my way out. Synchro summons, this is the part where... Remember, this is negated, but I could still use its effect for cost. So at this point, I opened up my field, and I sent that to the grave.
Negate!
And I negated. You see how much interaction you can have with Fabled Unicorn now? With this deck, especially. So that saved me from using Drewsworm. But now that I have this available, I just went off. And I believe, again, it can't be targeted, but my out is Chingy. He gets negated, gets Synchro Summoning. I summon to get Slumber, banish a card, its effect, and it's gone. Quits. Scoops, and that was a really fun duel. I actually enjoyed it. It was super hard. Lastly, last replay, this is more against a meta deck. Honestly, I don't have much knowledge against Yubel, but fighting Yubel is super difficult. I lose a lot, but this duel, I actually did well. It was hard to know when to max C because I knew they were going to interrupt it, but just skipping his turn, doing a lot of whatever Yubel does, Unchained. A lot of interruption. This duel is a great example as to why I still play Cartesia. Cartesia came in clutch. I will show you why. Alright, I'd like to at least summarize the field. He has, this person has 3 negates, 3 monster negates, 1 Omni substitution negate, Unchained to link summon my special summon monster, and plus the set card to destroy. Knowing this, my hand is awful. I have no interaction whatsoever unless he does, you know, negates. So I draw, and first thing I do, I special summon Ecclesia because he has extra deck more monsters. First effect gets negated. I try to steal his monster. Play Regain, uses the effect to destroy both monsters, Unchained and this. That sucks. uses the effect to summon back the Unchained, I believe. So that's when I chain to get Hugin. At this point, all my plays are gone. Not Hugin, I'm sorry. I get Sleipnir because I was going to use Regain's effect to banish and draw. Send their own monster. But at this point, I knew what he was trying to do to link summon it away. I tried to chain, but he chain link 4 to link summon it. So I still get my draw. At this point, this was a very weird play on their point. They banished my Runick cards instead of banishing Regain because I guess they were fixated on me trying to recycle. So at this point, I also summon Hugin. Don't use the effect though. Normal. Try to fusion summon. Banishes this. And this ends our turn. I have no other play. Now this part is where this person messed up. I chained to try to fusion summon. Instead of targeting Cartesia, because you need this to fusion summon with Cartesia. Because you are trying to get Dust Dragon. It says 1 Blazing Cartesia. You know what this person chooses? They chose Hugin. And it still goes through. Fusion summon it for Dust Dragon. At this point, I wanted to chain 1 to draw instead of use this effect. So I send it back and it gets Ash Blossom. So I don't get any Bystials in the grave, but I draw 1. Effect, since he's summoned, I can get Lulu Walith. And its effect is, don't forget, this is why I still use this card. When a extra deck monster leaves the field, you can negate a card on the field. So it's a good interruption still. It comes up. Negated that. Still gonna continue their plays. And synchros it away. Uses their boss monster and phase, destroy 1 card in the field. They come back. And lucky, I use Call by the Grave. Effect of Golden Sword Soul. Summon back. Rank 6, or Synchro 6. Draw. Qingying. Use the effect for Hugin. Discard. Get Little Knight. Little Knight effect, banish. Effect of Qingying, banish, banish. End. Effect, I grab both to hand. Ecclesia and Cartesia. Their turn. Use the effect to grab Kashtira. So I waited for a monster to be on the field, or 2 more than 1 card, so I can use Little Knight's effect, banish the 2 monsters, and then banish that card so they can't continue. At this point, it was over. That was a difficult and probably one of the more harder matches I've had recently. I'd like to highlight 1 game more with a live event when I was in a tournament that I did. I believe I was fighting Melodious. I'm gonna skip it quick too. Let me mute Master. So I will skip my play and let you know what I do. This is me thinking, that's why. So I summon Regain. Normal. Not summon. Play Regain. Normal.
Alright guys, here it is.
gets negated. I banished Lubellion because I'm gonna get a draw from it. That was a lucky draw to get tipped. I have duality, so remember I can easily go into Fabled Unicorn. So I add a card to hand. Oh my god, I'm gonna actually do this. Sorry, that's playing over a recording, by the way. Draw 2. Remember, he has 4 cards, and I knew this. I go for Baron for the Omni negate. Effect. Fabled Unicorn. Out. This is a really good combo, these two. Especially in turn 1. Ideally, you want to use Fabled Unicorn on turn 1. Make sure this isn't the highest. Yeah. Alright, hopefully the Unicorn works. Okay, he has 4 cards, and then he draws 1 for 5. If he plays something from the field, it's gonna get negated. So, here we go. He's played something. Okay, I will have to negate. Plays Imperm. Oh my god.
Negate!
Negated. So he's special summoning. So I said to myself, let's just summon Hugin for protection. No way I got this recorded. Sorry guys.
Negate!
I still have 3 more cards to interrupt them with. So Slumber is probably MVP.
Bro.
Effect to grab. Use Slumber now so I can, you know. And then I had Baron's negate too, so he had 2 more cards in hand. So I could still use Bystial Baldrake.
Negate!
And he quits. They quit. That was a good duel. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Again, if anyone has questions about combinations or as to what I play, I genuinely enjoy this deck. I probably won't be playing any other deck or changing anything until the meta shifts or until Whitewood comes out. I'm very interested to play Whitewoods because Whitewoods seems like the more stronger variant. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care.